Don't blink. The boy ink. Peep the moon. Peep the moon. Because they're having a wonderful 15th June 2025. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to every single motherfuckers out there. Because if you fuck the mother, chances are you could be a father, right? Let's hope otherwise this means miscarriage. So, what a weird way to start a video. We're gonna do the same thing we did before yesterday. Oh shit. Okay, we'll go the other way. Yeah, we'll go the other way. Because it's gonna be a nice sunrise this morning. So, yeah, let's get the sunrise. I got a spot to pick up. Like I said in the last video, I wish I had a lot of videos to do today, which is great. I have like 6 videos to do. So this is pretty freaking great. It's Father's Day, so I want to make a video for my father. I'm gonna do this one of my first dedicated video. I did a couple, but never, ever have I made a video, then send it to someone. So the plan is to make a video, send it to my father so he can watch it, right? So there you go. That's the plan. The plan is to do that. The plan is to go back home at like 6, do some videos until 8 o'clock. After that, I have to go to my father's house. So it's shower time, it's posting. Let's post a lot. That way when I come back, we're good. Then we're finishing Elden Ring Stormville. I got like 40 minutes left. Then I'm going to be playing Fortnite. There's a Fortnite, which is a Father's Day special. And guess what? We're going to be reacting to this video, right? And it's going to be cool. It's going to be real cool. It's going to be really cool. Because I don't react to things like gaming often. Fuck, you see, that was a... it was a little bit of a shitty. Look at the moon today. We're listening to DSP, which is actually pretty good. But I would love maybe to have a music just to get into things. Got arrested twice. One time here. Well, not arrested, stopped. Did a whole video about it yesterday, which is fucking shameful. Because I don't think I see myself as a bad guy, right? Today is Sunday though. So the reason why there was no more police yesterday is because it's the F1, which is a racing car event. I don't do racing, dude. Yo no quiero una spectacle de NASCAR. Speaking of language, something really cool happened. So before yesterday, we had a girl called Maya, and she was Romanian. So in her name, she had a flag. Well, in her username, she had a flag. So like, where's that? Because I don't know my flags. I'm not a geek. Well, somewhat of a geek. Okay. I don't know if it's different between nerd and geek. I don't know if one of them is good. I'm the good one, I guess. I know exactly what we're going to be filming. I got this perfect place, and we're going to do something special, which is do a landscape. Do a landscape on measure. So there's this place that I want to do. Now, in a beautiful world, we are able to get it because this one is great. This way of doing it is great. However, it is extremely narrow. You're supposed to get more of the wide. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. And that's a little bit of a. It's not great. We're listening to DSP, but I started listening to Howard Stern. That's my next rabbit hole. That is my next rabbit hole, and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, so let's fucking go. I don't know if I'm gonna get the landscape, like I was saying. So if I don't get the landscape, I don't know what's gonna happen. By the way, shout out to Anna Marie. Okay, so I want to do shout outs. Oh, I didn't even finish the story about the Romanian. So I was speaking Romanian, and then yesterday, which is today because I didn't go to sleep yet, we had a person speak Russian. So she was like, yo, the Romanian girl said you speak Romanian very well. The Russian girl didn't say that because I don't. But I think she's appreciative of the effort. Shout out to Janice for always being there. But shout out to Anna, because Anna, she was there. Again, we had this relationship of self-accountability. which is she wants to grow her channel. So with Anna, it's a second income for sure, but it's also kind of getting, which is beautiful. I fucking love that, but it's quite reminiscent. So Anna, she's talking about she doesn't have the social skills. She's a bit more shy. She's a bit more reserved. So she kind of uses TikTok as a way to get out of a shell, get out of a bit more out there in the world, which is great. But this is very reminiscent of 2021 Inky, you know, very reserved, very shy. A lot to say, a lot to yap about, but very shy, you know. So, and it's kind of cute because you see, like, yeah. The content I got right now is thanks to social media. Their hair are crazy, but we're wearing a hat, so it's not that bad. And I'm excited. I have to make sure because there was a lot of cupcakes yesterday. I went out for a 20 minutes grocery haul. I don't know. And we got stopped twice. It's okay to tell me I am under arrest, but it's not so fine when it's the same day. Oh, I didn't have a ticket, so I thank God every day. However, I was late and I missed a tournament. Oh, with a couple of minutes, it was enough to disqualify me. It's not a big of a deal, but somehow I'm kind of annoyed. Now next time I'll be there, I will be aware of their stare. It's kind of on my own, like a police going wrong. And maybe they'll give me a fine that I can't pay. I'll beg dad to help me so I can say deported to Lachine, deported in my city. It's okay. Well, I think it's a customer or from the thing was chill. She was like, "Hey, do you have a helmet?" I'm like, "No." And she was like, "Can you walk home? Where do you live?" And when I told her where I live, she knew exactly where it was. So it's like, "Okay, you're from Lachine." Does it matter? No, no. But still, I'm nervous because we have a lot to do. Not because, well, technically speaking, we can even have more to do. More. Because what I would do is come back at around 7:15, then go back, and I could turn on Elden Ring once again, finish Stormville, because I kind of, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush, baby. But if I could finish Stormville, that would be phenomenal. You know why? Because then we finish one region out of 5 in 1 week, which is great. Which would mean that it take me 5 weeks to do this. 5 weeks to beat Elden Ring, I never did that before. However, if we start the job, because we have an interview next week. I had a call for an interview last week, so that could be cool. I don't know how well I'm going to be playing, but the best part about it is I'm going to take a break from Elden Ring, play another game, which is going to be lasting like a week. I'm going to restart Elden Ring for another region. This would be good. Like a sissy's growing on. Also, I have to be careful with the battery because we're kind of going far. Not 4, but 4. What's the difference between not far and 4? Nothing. Am I a dumbass for trying to imply that it was a difference? I don't think dumbass is the right word. I think eccentric could be. I think eccentric is good. Alright, I made a video a couple of days ago, and I was like, "Are you okay with being called weird?" And I used to get called crazy. Don't ask me why. I don't know either. So weird is a bit of a improvement, right? Because it's a bit of improvement, and we're good. See, I hate it because I'm right-handed, so the left is quite shaky. Why is it quite shaky? There's not a difference in the strength. You can actually see the shakiness. There's a difference in confidence, and confidence will take over the body. And because it takes over the body, your confidence will teach you like, hey, you don't have to hesitate. You're in control. You got this big bro. By the way, I just shout out to the fathers. Like, I have to shout out the absent father too. All them ladies with daddy's issues. Where you at? I'm 22. Where you at? Got a DM this morning, which is like, you're low key cute, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I was like, maybe a future girlfriend. I go on the page. I said, dude, still grateful for the compliments. Still grateful. However, yo, no soy. I don't know how to say. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tougher. Like a sissy's growing up. Okay. The moon is nice tonight. Well, it's nice because you can see it, not because it's nice. Like a sissy's growing up. Now I'm gonna do something a bit crazy. So you see, the goal here would be to do that, but it's a bit of a what should I call it in English? Detour. Fun fact: detour is also in French. Détour. Yeah, pronunciation, baby. Good. And there you go. We can see where we're going from here. I was gonna do a whole speech on how we should avoid that. We're not. It's one of my favorite places in the world. Well, it's weird because it's one of my favorite places in the world, which is Lachine Lakeshore. If I wasn't from Lachine, would I give a shit? I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. So, by the way, I give a shout out to Anna, right? Because she's amazing. But yesterday she told me something that was quite the conundrum. She told me, "Oh, are you a how did she say it? Are you a unique child?" Or I think that's what she said. She meant basically like, do you have siblings? And I was like, no. And she said, oh, that explains a lot. I'm like, is that a compliment? Is that careful? There you go. Woo-hoo. We've been here before, so we were here for last time we were here was a year ago exactly. I had broken my phone. The last time we came here was actually Saint Jean Baptiste, which is the 24th of June. Today is the 15th, so a week away. And talk about, it's funny. I remember the video that I did, not because I memorized, not because it's a good video, but because I was listening to a song called Inaria, and the chorus is, "Tell your friend that I'm a fucking monster. Do it for the culture." Like, what is the difference between culture and legend? And I didn't know, so that was the video. Mate. Bonne journée. Gotta be nice in life, guys. So usually what I would do, because this is marvelous, right? I would like a chair, right? The chair is thick. I'm seeing a lot of table. So the goal would be to be in the middle. Why? Because I could see this and I could see the moon, which would be really nice. Now, what is even nicer is when the moon go down, because you can see the clouds, right? I would go here. You see the water, but you would also see the sun here. So you guys would think that we did twice, but we didn't. We didn't. I don't know. See? Yesterday, we went out a bit earlier. Well, technically speaking, this is perfect because we were talking about how Hannah does thing. But I guess this is how Inky does thing. That doesn't really work. So if I put myself, here, it could be cool. It could be really cool. However, this is not what I want. On the other side of this is a clock. The clock would be nicer. But if I do this, I'm not going to see the moon. We'll do a couple of videos, test it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And it was a lot of people. And I guess it's like Anna because it's like, well, I'm okay with a couple people being there. But if there's so many people, I feel nervous. So maybe I'm a bit further in my social battery journey, or my social. I like the word social battery because I don't think anybody is socially awkward. I think we all have a social battery. So the amount of talk or amount of people we can meet before we get tired of it, and we become awkward or become a piece of shit. Maybe a bit further, but there's still work to do for sure. And then when the police stopped me, I was nervous, and I usually don't get nervous. So, yeah. Anyway, finish this. I'm gonna do another video after that. I'm gonna do. I got Star Wars. I got Be Motivated. I got my thoughts on AI. I got my I think that's it, but I'm not sure. Today's a good ADHD day. However, the last time we went out for the sunrise, we went out 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So the first, I fell asleep both days. Yeah, so that's a problem. How's that a problem? Well, because some of the idea I came up with are 2 days old. And with this scatterbrain, 2 days ago, it's too far to remember exactly what I'm saying. So what I do, and what's really cool, is you'll take the ID down, you'll take the notes down, and you'll improvise. It's like a fucking oral exam in front of the class, right? You're the class, so behave in the back. And you have it started, and you just verbalize your opinion on it, right? And if you're lucky enough, talking about it will remind you of the original ID. If you're not lucky, you'll have another video, but you still have a video, so that's good. So anyway, you know what? Fuck that. I'll give you a little bit of behind the scene as a bonus for watching this far. Yes, you, the 2 people who watched that far. Thank you, I love you. By the way, we also put it in our bag. So I was gonna bring the bottle of wine because we still have a little bit. But because I got arrested, well, stopped by the police twice, I didn't want to do it, right? So what I did was I made myself a little drink, which is technically a G Fuel. Okay. The plan is here, right? Which I really enjoy. But I would do something like this, right? And I personally think that this is good. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, you see, you know what? It's okay, because this is grass, so it's not stable. You don't really get like a piece of metal or something like that. You would have the exact place that you want, but you don't. So how do you think about this? I love this actually. You got it looks like it's either a sunrise or sunset, which I don't really care about. It's kind of the same thing, right? That's pretty good. So I'll see you back, as they say. In G Fuel. Sorry, Plum. I have 1 portion left, so this possibly tomorrow. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy.